Hello students, a very good morning to all. Welcome back to our online session of Entrepreneurship Development, which is included in the 5th semester having course code 22032. Till now, you all have completed our 3 units in this course, and today we are going to start 4th unit, that is business plan preparation. These are the course outcomes. You all are aware about this. In the first lecture, I told you that our aim is to achieve these course outcomes. If you achieve these course outcomes in this complete course, then only we think you all have successfully completed this entrepreneurship development course. In the first unit, you all have achieved first course outcome, that is you all are able to identify your entrepreneurial traits. The second one course outcome is achieved in second unit, that is you all are able to identify the business opportunities that suits you, and in the last unit you all are able to use the support system to zero down to your business idea. And now our aim is to achieve next CO, that is develop comprehensive business plans in this unit. But to achieve this course outcome, which unit outcomes you have to obtain? These are: first one, you all are able to justify the importance of the business plan for the given plan or service. The second one unit outcome is that you all are able to explain the key elements for the given business plan with respect to their purpose or size. Next one unit outcome is that prepare the budget for the given venture. And last unit outcome you have to achieve is that you all are able to prepare the details of the given component of the given startup business plan. If you all are able to achieve these unit outcomes, then and then only you are able to develop the comprehensive business plan, that is achieving this CO is completed. Now we will start the actual content of the 4th unit. That is, first point is sources of product for business in that feasibility study. Now the question is that what is feasibility studies? A feasibility study is the process that every person or company should do before starting any project. A well prepared and researched study would save hundreds of thousands of dollars further down the road. A successful feasibility study may be accepted or rejected. This is about the feasibility study. Now what is the actual definition of feasibility study? A feasibility study is the study looks at the viability of an idea with an emphasis on identifying potential problems and attempts to answer one main question: will the idea work and should you proceed with it? This one the main question asked in the feasibility study. Before you begin writing your business plan, you need to identify how, where and to whom you intend to sell a service or product. You also need to assess your competition and figure out how much money you need to start your business and keep it running until it is established. This is all about the feasibility study. Now we will see sources of product for business. Here are some avenues to source products for your business. First one is trade show, trade magazines, trade organizations, online databases, local sourcing. These are the few sources products for your business. Now we will see each source product in detail. First one is trade shows. The wholesale business model is based on purchasing new products at a cheap price that people need, use or want, and reselling these items for more than cost. Your profit is the difference between the price you paid and the price you sold for. The mantra is simple and dummy proof: buy now, buy low, sell high. Remember this thing: buy low and sell high. The purpose of sourcing is to find product at wholesale price that you can resell at retail price. Whether you have an e-commerce site or a physical retail business, you need to study a reliable source of inventory. Otherwise, you are going to end up disappointing your customers through lack of product variety, back orders and many more. As I said, here are some few avenues of to source products for your business. First one is trade shows. There are trade shows for a variety of different industries including textiles, apparel, home furnishing, electronics, beauty, health and nutrition, outdoor sports and so on. Not only are they good opportunities for networking with potential suppliers, they are also a place to spot upcoming trends. For instance, the China Sourcing Fair is organized by product type and attracts thousands of exhibitors and participants every year. Attending a trade show gives you precious face-to-face time with your future suppliers, giving you the chance to show that you mean business, show that you are not just any customer but someone who knows the ins and outs of the business. Take the time to establish relationship and even negotiate terms. Vendors will also expect you to be well versed in the wholesale environment. Understandably, suppliers are unwilling to spend much time with the new buyers or customers who don't know the ins and outs of the industry. In addition, you get to compare prices and quality of products showcased and demonstrated by different suppliers at one convenient venue. This is all about the trade shows. Now the second one is trade magazines. Trade magazines can be inexpensive way to score for companies that might offer the products you are looking for. Shortlist a few suppliers that you would like to correspond with and find out whether they will be participating at any upcoming trade shows you can attend. This is about trade magazines. And now the third one is trade organizations. Trade organizations are industry associations related to the products you are interested in are another potential source of valuable contacts. These organizations usually aim to match up buyers and sellers with their expensive network and access to the manufacturers from the other countries. The next one is online databases. If it is not convenient for you to attend a trade show, start doing your research online. There are many companies online now and many have uploaded their catalogs online. Of course, this does not replace seeing the actual items in front of you, but it's a close second. If you find the products you are looking for, order a sample to review. You can use general search engine like Google, or you can use wholesale specific search engines such as Alibaba and Global Sources. These places will allow you to find suppliers and products from all over the world. Simply type in your product and country of origin and you will be shocked at the sheer amount of overseas suppliers. This is all about online databases. And next one is local resourcing. You can also look at companies that are regional, for example retail stores that are very successful in one geographic area and not selling anywhere else. Start by contacting someone at the company or store and asking them whether they might want to sell their products in your hometown. If asking is successful in one area, you will find that oftentimes the company will want to expand but just don't have the resources to do it. You will likely want to deal with at least 2 suppliers, possibly 3. It's a good idea to have backup suppliers in case something ever falls through with one of your regulars. Alternatively, it might not be necessary for you to source for products yourself. You can contract a full service company that could source for you. Additionally, these full service companies will help you negotiate minimum quantities, terms of payment, and make sure that the product received is exactly what was ordered. Most of the time, however, you would not want to send someone else to do it. You would want to do personally, ensure that the quality is up to standard and that you have chosen the very best that the market has to offer. This is about the local sourcing. Now I would like to revise this session that in today's session you all have learned about what is feasibility study, and after that various source products for your business like trade shows, trade magazines, trade organizations, online databases, local sourcing, and so on. Here we conclude our today's session. In the next session we will meet with the new point. Thank you so much.